Hello, Aquarius. So, this astrological horoscope tarot reading, this is I'm doing it for June 2020, but of course, all my videos are intended to be timeless. So, whenever you watch this, it's intended for you at that time. So, for this month, the decks I'm using to do your tarot reading is the Arcanum Tarot. The Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. Of course, I'll use some of the Romance Angels, the Lover's Oracle, Divine Doors, Mikey Magic, and the Soul's Journey lesson cards. So, let's take a look and see what is coming into fruition for you for the next month, Aquarius. You could be Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising. Aquarius may even be, your Venus may be in Aquarius, depending on if you're questioning about love, romance, what's going on in that department. So, most of my readings do have to do with love, but sometimes, we just kind of, especially for these type of readings, we're just going to let it come up, whatever comes up, what may. And just let it happen, just go with the flow. Let's see what's coming in for you, Aquarius. Let's see. If you are new to my channel, welcome. It's great to have you. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscription button. Those of you who are regular subscribers, people that regularly watch my videos, thank you for coming back. Love to have you. I love each and every one of you. Let's see. We have the Strength card. I love this card in this deck. It's so beautiful. It's like she just sit there with her lion. It's like she's petting him. She's petting his mane. And, she's drawing strength from each other. They both are. We have the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man has to do with, sometimes it has to do with being stuck, being in a rut. And it also sometimes has to do with having to see things from a different perspective. We have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles having to do with working with others in some type of partnership, some type of understanding. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So the pages usually have to do with scholarly learning things. And sometimes it has to do with, offering. Like, she looks like she's offering this gorgeous pentacle, right? She's standing there and she's like, look what I have. Look what I found. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. So there's something going on with your personal family. Your Ten of Cups, to me, this is a card about, maybe a husband, a wife, and their child. The close connection of an intimate, connected family. For some of you, it's a long-term relationship. Maybe you have children together. Maybe this is for some of you, this is what you desire, is that Ten of Cups energy, where you come together and you're happy and you are, making a family together and moving forward. And this covers the Eight of Cups. Some of you are walking away from that. Some of you feel like there's unreconcilable differences between you and this co-parent that you have. For some of you, you wanted to have a child with this and it just didn't work out. There's some kind of differences there that maybe you either walked away or they walked away, or possibly even it has to do with also walking away from things that no longer serve you. And possibly you're doing some healing. There may be some healing work going on when it comes to your relationships, love and relationships. Fear of abandonment, fear of rejection. So let's get some clarifiers here. My daughter Michaela she's an Aquarius Sun. So beautiful daughter. She's an amazing mother. She's the most responsible person I've ever known. To clarify the Strength card, we have the number 14, Patience. Now in the regular tarot, that is the Temperance card. So whether you like it or not, you are learning your inner strength. You're learning to choose your battles through, patience and having to learn how to, with the Temperance card especially, it has to do with balance. Balancing the positive and negative energies, the masculine energies within ourselves and within our relationships. And this is making you gain patience. This is giving you, new light, new perspective, as with our next card, the Hanged Man. To clarify the Hanged Man, we have the Crown Chakra. So the crown chakra, that is our connection to the divine. When we are meditating and we are trying to heal and unblock the crown chakra, we are trying to gain access to the universe, to source, to divine connections. And it's like, but with this, it's like, with the Hanged Man, it's just telling me you're gaining a new insight. You're gaining that new perspective. You are learning through, a lot of people call it mistakes or failures, but it's not that it's a failure. It's not that it's a mistake. You're learning a new perspective from undesired outcomes. It's helping you learn how to deal with situations better, particularly when it has to do with partnerships and relationships. Which brings us to our next card, the Three of Pentacles. So in this pentacle, to clarify, we have the number 7, Stand Your Ground. So this is just letting you know that, yes, you need to stand your ground. If you want something real, if you want something tangible, if you want it to work out and to be a true partnership, you're going to have to stand your ground, because you have to really, there has to be compromise. And for some of you, I'm just sensing that your counterpart, your other person, is really not willing to compromise. They're not willing to work with you. But if you want something real in this 3D world, such as, with the next card, the Page of Pentacles. So you have to stand your ground. And to clarify the Page of Pentacles, to make something real, you have number 1, triumphant success. The Swords has to do a lot with clarity, communication. To have that success in the Pentacle Earth realm, you're going to have clarity. You're going to have to start talking. It is an ace, so that's a new beginning. So you're going to have these new conversations. You're going to have to bring clarity and understanding to each other. But at the same time, stand your ground. Let them know what your point of view is. You don't have to be, the bottom of the deck's the eight of is the number 8, which is trapped in fear. And it clarifies as the number 18, shadow. So, of course, your fears have to do with, you're worried about the arguments, the disagreements, the going back and forth, yelling and screaming. But if you could come to a point to where you are discussing in a calm adult fashion, and both of you stand your ground, not just you, but it's both of you, and bring clarity and try to understand each other's point of views, as such the Hangman implies, you can gain strength in this connection, in this partnership. You don't have to worry about, are they going to understand? Because yes, if you can both communicate in an adult fashion, allow there to be growth, you can move forward. You can grow in this relationship. You move forward together as a family. So let's get some Romance Angels cards for Aquarius. For Aquarius, let's see for the Romance Angels. What's happening in your romantic endeavors in your romantic life, your relationship. We have keep an open mind. Now, it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, but with this reading, I'm just sensing it has to do with keeping an open mind with each other's point of view, right? Just listen to what they have to say, and have them listen to, you know, you listen to each other, you listen to him or her, and that person listens to you. We have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So it's not that either one of you are deceiving each other, cheating on each other, nothing like that. I'm just getting more of a sense of, okay, this is what I pick up. For example, when you start dating someone, we wear these masks. We want to put our best foot forward. We want them to see the good, positive aspects of ourselves that we in society deems positive, right? But as you continue forward in a relationship, those masks slowly start to come off, especially, when you live together. So if this is someone you live with, a lot of times, it's that saying, you don't know someone till you live with them, right? Then you see their little tendencies and their habits, and things that may possibly irritate you and slowly start to get on your nerves, right? And it's just like telling you to keep an open mind. Yes, we all have faults. We have to learn how to understand each other and love each other unconditionally, through all of this. Now let's pull some Lovers Oracle cards. Lovers Oracle cards for Aquarius. Let's see here. So we have this card, and it says, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So don't act out in your feelings. Don't unnecessarily, allow hurt and pain, to focus on your energy like that. Don't let it reflect how you react. Take a step back, and learn to see things and communicate in a clear-minded way. Your next card, okay? And it says reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So those are some beautiful messages for you, Aquarius. I think whatever's going on in your relationship, your connection, your family, it's going to work out for the best. Everything's going to, happen the way it should happen. Just keep an open mind. Try and be calm and reasonable with each other. If you have to go, spend some time alone for a little bit till you calm down and you realize just how much this other person means to you, then you might have to do that. Let's pull you a Divine Doors card just for some inspiration, some clarity, some understanding. So your door is this one. It says heart healing. Morning now has had its time. Do not pay a single dime. Emerge from the darkness. A new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. So for some of you, you have done exactly that. You have stepped apart. You've done your healing. And maybe it's time to go ahead and step forward and have that heart-to-heart conversation. Let each other know exactly, how you mean to each other, but how their actions hurt you or have hurt you. You do, and for some of you still are working on healing, So let's pull a Making Magic card. let's see here. We have little luxuries. Generates luxurious experiences and surroundings. So yeah, maybe you just need to have a little spa day, Aquarius. Go get your nails done, your toes done, get a pedicure, maybe go get a massage, go get a facial. You know, do you, and just try and relax. Get those stresses removed. I'm going to pull 2 more cards here. These 2 cards are from the Soul's Journey Lesson cards. And I like these cards because they're really good. They're educational, they're inspirational, motivational. I just love things like that. So, for Aquarius, so we have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Yeah, just be confident. Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to be the way it's meant to be. Oh, and then you have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So remember, there's a reason why you fell in love with this person and they fell in love with you. Okay? Everything's going to work out. Just take a deep breath. Maybe take some time for yourself. And when you have a clear head and you feel like they have a clear head, then maybe go in for that communication. Give each other clarity. You know, express how their actions hurt you, and be understanding, and try to be perceptive into how your actions hurt them as well. So I hope you have a great month, Aquarius. Bye-bye.